Hi, nice to see you here. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. For the information about the sizes, yarn needed and written instruction, please click the link below the video. Today we are going to crochet this stockinette stitch sweater. I decided to experiment with acrylic yarn while I'm waiting for a package of cotton yarn. I really love cotton because it keeps the shape of the work and gives an excellent texture. So I bought Garcia Classic yarn in a nearby store and was pleased with the color and softness. I crochet a sweater and now I'm working on hat or beanie, I'm not sure yet. Well, let's get started. Crochet 75 chains plus 1. For the information about the sizes, yarn needed and written instruction, please click the link below the video. The first row. Yarn over slip stitch in the second stitch from the hook, in the back loop only. Yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the row. The second row. Chain 1, turn, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the front loop only to the end of the row. The third row, chain 1, turn, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the row. Repeat rows 2 and 3 2 times. You'll get 7 braids. The 8th row, chain 3, turn, HDC in the first stitch in the front loop only. Chain 1, skip next stitch, crochet HDC in the next stitch in the front loop only. Chain 1, and repeat the steps to the end of the row. The 9th row start with chain 1, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the row. Repeat rows 2 and 3 three times. For the information about the sizes, yarn needed and written instruction, please click the link below the video. Crochet 4 sections of braids. It will be the shoulder seam. Here is the 5th section of the sweater, the 8th row of the 4th section, the row of holes. Don't crochet to the end. Leave 10 stitches and repeat row 9. And then repeat row 2 and 3 three times. The next section crochet in the same way as previous, but in the end of the row leave 6 stitches and repeat row 9. and then repeat row 2 and 3 times. The next section of braids, the 7th section. Make the same length as the previous one. You'll get to the same length sections. It will be the neckline part. The 8th row of the 7th section, the row of holes. Repeat row 8 to the end of the row, then make 8 chains. Turn your work, yarn over slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. Yarn over a slip stitch in next 5 chains. Skip next chain, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the row. And then repeat row 2 and 3 times. It's the 8th section, the 8th row of the 8th section, the row of holes. Repeat row 8, but in the end of the row make 12 chains. Turn your work, yarn over slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. Yarn over slip stitch in next 10 chains. For the information about the sizes, yarn needed and written instruction, please click the link below the video. Skip next chain, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the row. Then repeat again row 2 and 3 times. Then crochet 3 sections the same length as the previous one. Crochet the second detail in the same way as the first one. Then fold two details right sides together and sew them with slip stitch. Make the shoulder seams and side seams. Leave holes for the sleeves. I left 17 centimeters neckline. Connect the thread to the shoulder seam, chain 1, crochet yarn over slip stitch in each stitch to the first stair. Fold it as you can see on the video and work a yarn over slip stitch across the stair. Yarn over slip stitch across next two sections. fold the second stair and crochet yarn over slip stitch across it to the next one. Repeat these steps for the back part of the sweater. Join with slip stitch to the first stitch. The second round, chain 1, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch to the end of the round. The third round, yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the round. Make 6 rounds. the last round, crochet a row of slip stitches around the neckline. If you are not as lazy as me, you can calculate the increase in decrease stitches of the neckline, but I always choose the easiest way. Those stairs that I got, I will pin on the wrong side of the sweater. Please let me know in comments what do you think about it. The sleeves. I don't like the shoulder seams. That is why I decided to crochet a row of slip stitches across the seam. Start from the neckline to the sleeve. Don't cut the thread in the end of the row. The first round. Chain 3, skip next stitch, HDC in next stitch in the back loop only. Skip next stitch, chain 1, HDC in next stitch in the back loop only. Repeat the steps to the end of the row. In the end of the row, join with slip stitch to top of chain 2. Round 2. Yarn over slip stitch in each stitch in the back loop only to the end of the round. Make 7 rounds of the braids. Repeat rounds from the first to the 7 until you reach the desired length. I crocheted 8 sections. I crochet a row of slip stitches around in the last section. The bottom, the first round. Connect the thread to the seam chain 1, crochet a row of yarn over slip stitches around. Round 2, 7, yarn over slip stitch in the back loop only to the end of the round. Round 8, it's a slip stitch round. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and bye!